K-pop is a multi-billion-dollar music industry that is dominated by a handful of companies based in South Korea. K-pop fans are arguably the most dedicated music fan base. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars on merchandise every year. I came to Seoul, the heart of K-pop, to meet the fans who are supporting the sixth largest music market in the world. SM Town at COEX Artium is a multi-story building dedicated to K-pop company SM Entertainment. It features a concert venue, museum, and multiple stores where exclusive merchandise can be found.
I would say what is most appealing about K-pop merch is that it's kind of geared towards the fans. So in America, you have artists like Drake or Justin Bieber or Rihanna who have collaborations with other like stores. But here, with the fandoms and stuff with K-pop, it's just merchandise put out for the fans.
I'm headed to meet Stacy Kim, who has amassed a huge collection of merchandise from K-pop group WANNAONE, which she houses in a K-pop themed Airbnb. So how did you run a K-pop themed guest house, so how did you get involved in all of that?
So, interestingly, I wasn't a K-pop fan back then. So my K-pop journey started in 2017 when I watched, accidentally watched this K-pop TV show called Produce 101 Season 2. And I instantly fell in love with it. And back then I was just going through a lot with work and this K-pop and the TV show and the group I follow, 101, really helped me go through everything. This is my house.
Produce 101 is a South Korean TV show during which fans vote for their favorite competitors to win a spot in a boy band or girl group.
Oh my god, this keychain right here, it has the voice of Bae Young in it, but you can only play it 300 times.
300?
300!
How many times have you played it so far?
If I play it right now, it's gonna be my third time. Oh, my third time! Go back there! This was my first ever 101 related, Produce 101 related merchandise that I ever bought. I just felt really weird to get in a very long line to buy this merchandise because I've just never done any of these things before, and now it's one of my favorite and most, precious merchandise that I'll keep forever. This cookie is from 2 years ago when 101 first hosted their concert. As a fan cafe owner, I coordinated this lunchbox set for the members for the concert to celebrate their debut. So this cookie was part of the lunchbox. It says the name of the member that I like from 101, Bae Young, and I cannot eat anything that has their name or face on it. It was a very extravagant lunchbox. Lunchbox itself was made from real bamboo trees, and it was decorated with real flowers, and we actually had to contact a different dessert company separately to make those personalized cookies and desserts. The reason why we chose 300 USD for our lunchbox budget was we already asked the lunchbox company, what was the most expensive lunchbox that's ever been created, and they said definitely less than 300 USD.
So each member of 101's lunchbox cost 300 and each individual?
Yes, so total it was about 3,000 USD. Oh my god, this is so sad to hold this. I cried so much, and maybe this ribbon has my tear on it somewhere.
Among the biggest merch items K-pop fans are focused on are custom light sticks for each K-pop act, which typically cost up to $60 and are an important part of any K-pop live performance.
There's multiple options. This is the regular type, and this changes colors. And then this. So you have to install this app called Lightstick, and it has the 101 sign. And you have your seat number on your ticket, and you can put in the ticket number here, and that's how you're connected to the Bluetooth. I think Lightsticks can, give yourself an identity of, you're a fan of the group you follow. So you kind of know that this Lightstick is like a personal connection with you and the artist. And as well as, you're given an identity, like a student card when you first go to college. So the unique culture of Korean fandom is having this personal connection with the artist. Produce 101, the program itself, is the extreme version of having this personal relationship or connection with the member you're supporting, because you are seeing them, as a regular person who's still training. So you feel more relatable to them because they're going through so much hardships. You feel like you're more connected to them, and you have this urge to support them in any way. Buying all these merchandise seem very important to us because it's a proof that we're here to support them. I think that's very unique about Korean fandom.
So how much do you think around you spent on, merchandise alone? Because you also went to concerts and traveled, but merch.
I think the total amount I spent is around approximately 7,000 USD. I didn't spend money on anything else except for merchandise during those days. And I had to save up, of course. I'm not a gazillionaire, so.
What did your family and your friends think about you suddenly becoming a fan and spending all your money on it?
They know that it really helps me with getting used to the life in Korea. And my friends at first thought it was too much because they think we're kind of too old for these. But after hearing why I'm so into it, they kind of understood where I was coming from. So it's interesting. I think, life is interesting in this way. I don't regret on spending so much money on merchandise because you're here and the camera crew are here to see the merchandise, and I'm really, really happy. And not only you, but all my guests that visit my house, they see the merchandise and we have something to talk about. We instantly connect with each other. Having these interactions and moments with them, actually brings back our guests to my house. So my guest house right now has more returning customers than new guests. So I don't regret at all.
K-pop is expected to keep growing in coming years, and so are profits and revenues, especially with a recent surge of investment and partnerships coming out of the American music scene. What's next for K-pop has yet to be seen, but safe to say, the fans and their affection for merch is here to stay.